afternoon, evening. Welcome. If you're new or if you know, this is
Hashtag Just Sayin the podcast.
We will get the formalities out of the way. Be sure to like, share, subscribe. If you fancy it, tell a friend or a stranger. You can watch the first 40 of the show on the YouTubes. Give your ears a treat by listening to the full episode where you stream your stuff. For the hip kids, we're on TikTok. It's at hashtag Just Say It, all one word. We have pre-show banter and trivia on Tuesdays when I remember.
You've been very consistent.
I have.
100%.
Well, that's because I have a running thing on my phone, a running reminder every Tuesday.
Was it, hey,
Yeah.
do something.
It just says, post trivia. Do it now.
Yeah.
So,
Love your edits.
the
There's
edits?
some funny edits on both the trivia and the pre-show banter.
Okay. I will take that. Why not?
The Bob Barker.
Oh,
Hole
yeah.
in one.
That was funny. I stumbled upon that. I was like, oh, I got to use that.
Nice.
That was good.
How's everybody?
Confused.
Why are you confused, Jared?
I had Thursday off.
What?
Yeah, for the Juneteenth.
Ah.
Thursday off. Probably. I mean, I'm hoping my company doesn't take it away, but I had it off.
You have it all?
Yep.
Damn.
So it's very strange to have.
I did not.
It's strange to have like a day off
During the
when
week.
you don't normally,
Right.
and then like to have to work the next day.
You get paid 8 hours for it?
Yeah, I just get paid the
But
straight.
you work like 10 hours.
I do. I worked 9
So you
hours.
lost 2 hours there.
I worked 9 hours and 40 minutes today.
Damn. You work on Sunday? This past Sunday?
This past Sunday, yes.
And Saturday?
I did, yes.
Damn.
Both days.
What the hell?
Both days I did like 4 hours, 4 or 5 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
Racking them up.
There was a day, I think it was Monday.
Yeah. You had a case of the Mondays?
Yeah, I ended up doing an 11-hour day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and then I logged off, I ate dinner, and I passed out at like 8 o'clock.
She didn't go to Sean's?
Nope.
No. And it was just, we're just like flooded with work.
Damn.
So they sent out a thing like, who wants to work this weekend?
So you're working this weekend again?
Yeah.
Both days?
Maybe not both days.
Damn.
The thing is, like, Jay was supposed to, there's some project at his work,
Yeah.
and they can only do it on a weekend that it's not raining,
Right.
and,
Which is never.
which lately has been
I
never,
know.
yeah. And, so he was supposed to be working on this extra project tomorrow that was going to be like an 8-hour day.
Damn. What's the project?
I don't know, but it involves a bucket truck.
A bucket.
Yeah. Because he came home. So my original plan anyway was, since he wasn't going to be home and I'm too poor to have fun,
You ever watch something on TV?
I was just going to work.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I'll just work. I'd actually planned to work like 6 hours. Because after 6 hours, you have to take like a lunch or a half-hour break.
Nice.
So I was going to work up until the point where legally I'd have to take a break and then log off.
And then never come back.
And then I was going to work Sunday morning as well. So, he came home today, Friday, and I said, oh,
Hey.
so what time do you have to like be up and report to the thing? And he goes, well, there was some confusion with the bucket truck. So I don't think we're not doing it now.
The bucket truck.
So I said, well, I've already committed to work. I said, so I have to work. I said, but I was originally going to work 6 hours.
Now you're going to work?
I said, but now I'm only going to work like 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll probably do a couple on Sunday if I can get my ass out of bed. The only thing I love about working on the Sunday
Yeah.
is it's like whenever I get up and get out of bed.
Right.
Like
It's
there's
not a
no
set time.
Yeah, because on Saturday I like to be logged in by like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I want to get it over with. That way I can still run errands during the day.
Yeah. How
But-
is she?
But what?
Errands.
Oh, I don't know. She's a bitch, Joe.
She'll always be a bitch.
Yeah. So I've.
Errands. I hate
But
them.
Sunday, it's like whenever I roll out of bed and I work up until the point I go to my parents' house. So
I have to work a Sunday coming up soon.
why?
I don't want to. You're making me.
Wow.
But I do like a
dude.
rotation, like, so like once a month I got to work a Sunday.
Oh.
Like her having to go in on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had to go in this Wednesday.
It's only 9 to 5, but like, I guess it's not like,
Yeah, but
it's not like busy or anything. It's just like,
it's Sunday.
I know.
You shouldn't even
It's
be
laundry
open.
day.
You shouldn't even be open.
I agree.
You at least
My
get
shop's the
time
only
and a
one
half.
that's open in my district.
So his question, right?
It's a,
Somebody brings in their vehicle,
right.
yeah, and they need, we'll throw a random part. Their alternator's blown. They need a new alternator,
Okay.
right? Where do you get the part?
AutoZone. They're open 7 days a week.
Oh, you have to go to AutoZone.
Yeah, they're across the street.
Jeez. Well, then you have to
O'Reilly's, they're open 7
to
days.
cross your fingers and pray AutoZone has the all right alternator then.
Yeah.
All right, that
All
checks.
parts stores usually like open 7 days a week.
All right, that
They're like,
checks
they're like
out.
limited hours sometimes.
I was just thinking, like, it'd be pointless for you to be open and work on cars if there was no way for you to get the
True.
stuff from.
And then Joe has to play Frogger and go across the street to go get it.
Running across the street.
Look over there, run! So,
Yeah.
So the gazebo is 100% complete.
Yay!
Poured the cement, let it cure, and then I had to get 1 bag of mulch. So they make that. So by my count, that's 100 bags of mulch. in the
100
past 3
bags.
months. That's 3 months. To top off,
Oh.
like once it was cured, I put the mulch on top. Well, she put the mulch on. I didn't put the mulch on. She put the
Yeah.
mulch on top to make it look, like make it look nice. You
Yeah.
don't see like look down and see cement. You see like so
Jeez.
it matches the rest of the mulch around the house. The rest of the 99 bags of mulch around the house.
Yeah. Oof.
It's got furniture in there. We got like a not like a rug, but it's like a tarp, but it's a decorative tarp.
Yeah, it's
Doesn't look like a regular tarp.
it's an outdoor rug.
And I got a ceiling fan. I got like a fire pit. I got like a bar with chairs, and
Yeah.
it's like
It's
a
you know
home.
what was funny is because Joe had sent us photos and like I recognized that rug right away. No, because I had those in my living room and my kitchen for Daisy. Those rugs
Oh,
because
yeah?
they're waterproof and stuff. So when she had an accident, it was easy to clean up.
Came out good.
I looked at those pictures and I'm thinking, oh, look at him.
Look at him.
Joanne, that's so fire about to have a cookout and we're working.
Yeah, where's the fire pit thing? Is that in the?
It's inside, but it's
It's
like
in the gazebo itself.
it's a propane.
Oh,
It's,
okay.
it's got those like you put like rocks in it, rocks like
Yeah,
crystals, whatever.
you can
And
get
they got lights that are all around.
you can get crystals that make a different color flame.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Wait, Walmart?
I don't know.
Or the,
Probably Amazon.
they got everything.
Yeah.
You can buy a car on Amazon, but only Hyundais.
That must be some
As of
sort
right
of.
now,
Is that some sort of deal they have, like
think so.
exclusive Hyundai?
Yeah.
Jeez,
So yeah.
interesting.
Yes.
I had somebody in the Subaru, my little Subaru group,
Yeah.
talking to me, and they posted photos of the engine, and they had painted the shrouds too. So I was like, "Oh yeah, I did that."
Nice. What color
And,
did they paint it?
Red too.
Oh.
I said mine are red by accident because
Yeah.
I bought like a darker orange that I wanted to, and it just looks red.
Like a burnt orange.
Yeah. So so he was telling me, and he goes, "Well, so and then like 2 days later, he tagged me in another post, and he had put in. I'm gonna try to find the name of it because I don't want to be ignorant. He put in a strut tower brace."
Ooh, I know what those are.
And he goes, do you have the strut tower brace? And I said, no, I don't. I said, what is it? And he's like, oh yeah, there's really great. It's great on cornering. Like you take the corners really
stiffens
well.
the suspension.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, that's
It
interesting.
comes in different colors.
Well, his is silver, and I was like, Dude, I would have just painted it orange. Why didn't you paint
That's
it
a
to
lot
match?
of orange.
Why didn't you paint it
Well,
to match?
you probably use that paint that way it matches the covers. The orange, the reddish one.
So he goes, "Oh, you should do it." And I said, "Well, I don't." I was like, I said all the mods that I've done have been more electrical than engine. And I said, I don't.
And more visual.
Yeah, I said, I don't know. And he goes, well, you just take the bolts off and you put it on and you put the bolts back on. He goes, how much more simple do you want it?
Yeah. It's pretty easy, but like.
And I said, I don't know.
You won't be able to like see it. Like you'll feel it when you're driving, but you won't like. Unless you open your hood, everybody, hey, everybody, look at it.
That's what my dad goes. You're gonna drive with the hood open, so people
lights.
can see all your shit.
I'm gonna go to the car show and park it.
I just like to be fancy.
Yeah, you do.
I do. It's almost paid off.
Yay.
Yeah. Oh, another couple months.
Excited?
Look at. Oh yeah. Yes.
Now, how much are your payments?
I actually pay extra.
Okay, how much extra do you pay?
My payment was supposed to be like $400 and some change.
Yeah.
And I just give them $5 a month.
Now, how many year loan was it? 3 years, 5 years, 6 years, 20 years?
I don't know, honestly. Maybe 6.
Okay.
But it's not taking me 6 years to pay it off.
Nice. Because you could give him extra.
Because I give them extra.
And you got full coverage.
Yes.
Insurance.
I sure do.
What do you use for insurance?
Arbella.
Arbella?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not like super fond of them. You rolled your eyes. Are you an Arbella person too?
No, mine's safety insurance.
Me too.
Oh,
Cool.
Safety Brothers.
Yeah.
What now? I've never heard of safety insurance. Is that a legitimate company or is it some guy in a basement?
As far as I know, it's legitimate.
It's legitimate.
Really?
They got a website.
Oh, they have a website and everything?
Yeah.
And you're gonna,
You can't just have a website if you're a sham.
You can make payments on the website.
Not everyone
If you
can have a
paid-
website.
If you make the payments directly from your bank account,
Yeah?
you don't have to do the $5 service fee.
Oh, Arbella just takes my money every month. They're like, whether I want them to or not, they're like, it's ours.
If I use my debit card, there's like a $4.95 fee for that.
Oh,
Have you ever do a claim?
yes.
Was it easy or was it difficult? Like, do they make it easy? Like, take a picture, send it to us, and we'll take care of the rest.
Well, on the last time that I had something happen, which I think might have been, we talked about it last week when that tire, somebody ahead of me kicked up a piece of tire on the road and it slammed into my front.
Right.
And it had like dislodged a bunch of stuff and scuffed some paint. And I was like, I'm not having this.
Nope.
So,
Not in the Subi.
no, it was my Hyundai. It was
Oh.
my Santa Fe. I've never had anything happen in this one yet. So I called the insurance company. I told them what happened, and they were like, well, did you get the plate of the person ahead of you? I was like, no, I didn't. That didn't even occur to me. I was like,
It's not their fault.
I said, if I had, would we have
Didn't you have a dash cam in that?
I didn't have a dash cam in that. I have one now, but I didn't then.
Now, does it come on as soon as you turn the car on, or do you have to turn it on manually?
It turns on by itself
Oh, nice.
when I turn the car on.
Sweet.
And so they were like, okay, well, we basically split the cost. Like there was a deductible I had to pay, and then they paid the rest of it. So it cost me like $300, and it cost them, I don't know, because I think it was almost $1,000 worth of work.
Damn.
Yeah, which I was pissed. And then I ended up getting rid of the car anyway. That got pissed me off. That was the vehicle that like there was an engine recall, but I didn't know about it yet. And there was something with my engine, and I had to have my entire engine replaced.
No.
And I had, then it started to come out that Hyundai was having issues with the engine, and there was a big recall. And you go to the website, you enter in like your VIN number and stuff.
Right.
So I did that, and they're like, "You're eligible for the thing," and I was like, "Oh, great!" So I mean, in the meantime, I had to dish out $5,000 for a new engine.
I did that too.
And but
long time ago.
So it ended up, it was actually Jay's money. So when I got, I know. So when I got the...
His money's my money. My money's
well,
mine.
no, it's normally not. It's just, in this particular instance, I was like, I'm in a bad way.
Yeah.
Help me.
And when Hyundai gave me the money, I gave it back to him.
Oh, okay.
So,
They reimbursed you.
yeah.
And
I
you
mean,
Now, who
reimbursed
replaced the engine? Like the Hyundai themselves, or like?
No,
like
it was
like a local.
it was like a local mechanic.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
These extra parts. Don't worry about it. Weight savings.
Yeah, weight saving. That's lightweight now.
Yeah, I had to replace the engine on my Blazer years ago. And that was like $5,000. I was like, damn it.
Oh, engines are expensive.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh well.
Hey.
Live and learn.
I mean, I was just glad I could get the money back,
Right.
and it was in my hand and out my hand because I just
That's how
signed
it
it.
is.
I just signed the check over to him. So.
Are there any recalls on your Subi? Do you know?
Nothing detrimental.
Yeah.
Like when I go in, I was taking it to the dealership for the
Service.
the oil changes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I'm going to do that anymore because they do that point check.
Yeah, that's
where
what I do.
They
Too.
take photos and stuff.
Yeah.
And they always, I feel like they're being nitpicky. Like they find things and they're like, well, this will cost you $700. I'm like, what the?
Coolant pipes. Damn it.
Yeah. Oh, those fucking coolant pipes.
Everything in the car is fixed now.
Yes.
Tires, brakes, coolant pipes.
Yeah.
The suspension thing.
I'm fearful because I feel like my brakes are going to be going soon.
Again?
And I just
every
had
year.
yeah.
Every 6 months.
Yeah. So I don't know the
You
way in
know
which
how they drive it.
Yeah.
I don't know the way in which I drive.
You're very aggressive.
What did you say?
You're a very aggressive driver. That's fine.
I'm a defensive driver.
You gotta be these days.
You have to be in Massachusetts.
Get out of my way.
Yeah. Scoot. Shoo.
If you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem.
Exactly. You're causing traffic. Get out of my way.
Yeah, with the safety insurance, I didn't find them. They were found for me.
Oh.
I went through A Affordable.
Oh, okay.
I got safety through them.
Okay. You know what? At least it wasn't Liberty.
Or progressive.
I just based on their commercials, I would
Allstate. Are you in good hands?
yeah.
Yeah.
Just based on their commercials, I would steer people away from Liberty.
And Geico.
I don't like your ads.
Like if you watch the ad, like it says something like not available in Massachusetts. I'm like, well, then why are you advertising in Massachusetts?
Geico is available in Massachusetts.
Not according to the commercial.
Oh,
One
yeah.
of them is either progressive or one of them says not available in Massachusetts.
Maybe it's progressive.
Yet. I'm like, okay. You can't get Flo. Flo and Jamie.
Maybe I don't want Flo.
I
That's
don't want Flo.
right.
She's getting old now.
We
So-
can bundle.
Yeah.
with the flow.
Did you bundle
Did I bundle what?
your house and your car?
No.
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 Fuck that.
I don't like bundles.
No.
My home insurance in the UK, they're like, hey, we'll knock off a bunch if you let us like insure your car. And I'm like, I don't
have a car.
I have no plans on having a car in this country. Like, no.
Take the taxi.
I'm probably get taken too. You and Jay would show up, and the
The-
car would be gone.
The police, every time I think this case is closed, there's a whole other thing.
We reopened
Someone
Well,
puts their foot in the door.
it. There's been
stops
new
it.
evidence.
No. It's just they contacted Jay again
Okay.
after I thought it was all, settled. And they were like, well, when are you going to be back? Well, basically, they want to know when we're going to be back in the country because they want to come to the property and put up their own security cameras.
Ooh,
And I was like,
Who pays for that?
they're going to put it up. They're going to put it
they
up.
better.
Yeah, they're putting it
You
up.
probably get a bill in the mail.
Will you get to watch?
You know what?
Convenience fee. It ain't convenient.
At this point, if they charge me, I would pay it. At this point, just because,
Depends how
to
much it is.
have a camera that the police are able to monitor
Right. Peace of mind.
would be good.
Mm.
And I don't think there's a whole lot of cameras in that area. They probably got all stolen. And
Too soon?
So I think
Same week.
I think they probably are eager to put one up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Round the clock surveillance.
So
Wait and see if they offer first.
well, they're gonna do it.
They'll just jump and say, "Okay, I'll pay you for it."
I mean, I'm not gonna.
They want to cover the bill. Let them.
No, well, I mean, there was no talk of price. It was, is it okay with you if we put a camera on your property?
Would you be able to watch the footage as they do?
Probably not, but I'm getting my own cameras, so I'll be able to watch that footage.
Nice.
So I'll have footage to correspond with the footage that they have.
Black and white footage.
Have them deep in the bushes or whatever.
I don't have any bushes.
Oh shit! You can hide them under.
I don't have bushes.
Nothing to hide them.
No, I had them in the window. They stole them.
Damn.
Yeah. So,
What's your pin?
what's my? This is a pin. I just heard about this like this afternoon.
Okay.
So
So it's fresh.
I was working, and Jay had to go to. He gets his truck done at Sullivan Tire.
Okay.
Right. The company pays for it because it's their truck.
Right.
Sweet.
So he was having an inspection done, and there was something else that they had to do, new tires or something.
Okay.
So they're working on it. He was there for like 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, he was like, they said 45 minutes ago, 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I said, well, it's Sullivan Tire for you. So he goes, he sends me a text and he said, oh my God. and I said, what's the matter? And he goes, a hippie walked in.
I know it was a hippie.
I said, a hippie walked in. And he goes, yes. And he goes, he's disgusting. And I said, why is he disgusting?
No shoes.
He had no shoes on.
Oh.
Jay goes, I'm so sick. I said, well, that's disgusting. I said, and he's very confident
I guess.
because I wouldn't walk out
Anywhere.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he had to walk across the parking lot with no shoes.
And
Right?
the hot freaking.
I did that yesterday.
On the hot
Sucks.
tarmac. Yo, did you?
Yeah.
Why were you outside with no shoes on, Sean?
Me, Christine, and Catherine went over to the
Oh.
pool
Right.
at my
I wear water shoes
condo place,
when I go swimming.
and I don't have like sandals or flip flops or anything,
Yeah.
and I'm not putting my wet feet back in my sneakers.
Okay.
So I figure, okay, it's a short little walk from here to over there.
Is it?
It's a long walk when you're in pain.
Yeah.
Scalding your feet on the tarmac.
Some of it wasn't hot, and then this whole middle section between the two areas was like running on fire almost, and
Oh, jeez.
my feet kind of felt like this afterwards.
Ooh.
Ouch.
So
Christine's like, run to the grass, run to the
That's
grass.
a hot foot.
running the grass. So Shoeless Pete walks in.
Shoeless feet.
Shoeless Pete walks
One-eyed
in,
Pete,
Yeah.
shoeless Pete.
asks a question, and then didn't like the answer, and he walked out. I don't know what the question was.
Did
Jay,
he even have a car?
I don't know.
Do you have any shoes? No, I don't. Bye.
And then I said, I'm surprised that the salespeople even entertained him at all, because I would have just been like,
No
You
shoes, no service.
yeah, you can come back when you have shoes. Or, I don't know, plastic bags, something on your feet. That's not.
Nope.
That's gross. Oh,
Painful.
yeah. So then I was like, I said, I made a mental note. I said, I'll have to talk about that because, I don't know, maybe he'll pop into your work.
Great. Keep an eye out for Shoeless Pete.
Shoeless Pete making the rounds.
You guys got floor mats?
Oh, why? He's got no
I
shoes.
know. To protect his shoeless feet.
Exactly.
Anyways,
So what do you have?
I got a bunch of things.
Okay.
All right, so 2 weeks ago, yesterday, this young kid comes by with a BMX bike, and his chain came off, so I fixed it for him.
Okay.
And he has to borrow a wrench, a ratchet, and a socket
This is at your work?
at my work. I'm like,
Okay.
all right, I had extras, so I wasn't like losing anything, so I gave him the ratchet. And he said, I'll bring it back tomorrow. I'm like, all right. And that was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh,
This
jeez.
past Tuesday, he finally comes back with it. I'm like, what took you so? I forgot all about it. I'm like, you stole my tools. I didn't even know. I couldn't.
I
Like,
forgot you
I
helped
didn't even
me.
know
I'm
his name or
sorry.
anything. I couldn't like find him or anything. He's just a
Yeah.
random kid and freaking with a bike.
Did he have on shoes?
He did. He stole my ratchet and socket. Look, he brought it back like 2 weeks later.
Well,
2 weeks.
Never doing that again.
When are you getting back? 2 weeks.
that sucks, but at least he brought it back.
Right,
Eventually.
but like
Eventually.
eventually,
2 weeks.
Eventually.
yeah. Good thing I have extra. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
Next time you take collateral.
He didn't have anything. All he had was his bike.
What are you gonna give me if I give
I'm
this
like,
to you?
I couldn't take his bike.
You know, my first thought was like, oh, I would have taken a picture of his ID, but he's on a fucking bike.
Right.
He
Take a picture of him on
probably
the
He,
bike.
can't
he might be
drive.
old enough to freaking have an ID. He's like a I don't know,
Take a picture of the
junior high,
tools.
maybe. If
Take a picture of him. Have you seen this man? He's got these tools.
Stole my ratchet.
Put it on Facebook. Tool thief.
Let's see. Customer offered me and my coworkers weed to put on a license plate because he didn't have a screwdriver.
He offered you weed.
We like whoever does it, I'll give you some,
Joints?
I'm like weed, weed.
Just said weed.
My coworker's like, I'll do it. I'm like, all right, go ahead. The screwdriver and
Wow.
put the plate on and got a bag of weed. I guess I don't know.
You didn't witness the
I
transaction?
did not.
Okay.
I see nothing.
You didn't see how big the bag was?
No.
It was an ounce, 2 ounces.
I'm guessing if he was giving it away, one, it's not very good weed. And
Skank
second,
weed.
and second, it probably wasn't a whole lot. I mean,
I
it's
don't know.
2 screws. Well, yeah, 2
Yeah,
screws.
something like that, yeah.
Like that's worth 1 joint alone.
That's where the puff give.
Yeah, that's only worth a puff.
No give.
There's no give.
Ooh, I see Sean's got a book report.
The book report.
What you got, Sean? Yeah, I'll hand the baton off to you.
Oh, jeez.
All right.
He's not ready. You surprised him.
Oh, sorry.
Right now, the title.
Put you on the spot.
Yeah.
I found out that Pepsi Coal,
Yeah.
or Pepsi Company, quietly killed off multiple flavors.
Oh, no.
Oh, did
They own Mountain Dew.
they? Yeah, they do.
Yeah, a bunch of flavors.
Better not be my live wire. Or I'm writing a strongly worded letter.
Sorry, word email.
When Coca-Cola discontinues the soda, it often happens without any fanfare. Customers notice when the product stops showing up at the grocery store. That can be a brutal way to lose beloved product because there's no chance to say goodbye or at least hoard some to drink later.
Hoard some.
PepsiCo operates in a similar way, but on its website, the company has a product locator. Webpage will show when an item has been discontinued and may still be in stores.
Excuse me.
It allows fans that drink to try to hunt down some before it goes away forever. The Pepsi website fans can see
What flavor you got?
the company has recently released Wild Cherry Cream and Pepsi Zero Sugar Wild Cherry Cream.
Yep.
Yeah.
They can also see that the company has discontinued the following flavors:
All right.
Pepsi Lime,
Oh, I liked the Pepsi Lime.
Pepsi Peach,
That was shit.
Nitro Pepsi,
Not the nitro.
Nitro Pepsi Vanilla,
Oh, that was Jay's
You
favorite.
like those. That's why they get rid of it.
On the Mountain Dew side of business, PepsiCo has ended production of number of flavors. Mountain Dew Major Melon,
Oh, good. I
Major
fucking hate.
melon.
Mountain Mountain Dew Zero Sugar Major Melon,
Fine.
Mountain Dew Spark,
Yes.
Mount-
I hate
Spark?
Spark. Oh,
flavor is
it's one of the worst flavors. It's supposed to be like a raspberry lemonade.
Okay.
It tastes really tart. It just, oh,
All right.
it's gross.
Yes.
All right. What else?
Mountain Dew Spark Zero.
Fine.
Mountain Dew Purple Thunder Zero Sugar.
Purple
Oh, they're
Thunder.
getting rid of the Purple Thunder?
Right now, the Zero Sugar.
Oh, just fine. Zero sugar. First of all, I don't know why. If you're drinking Mountain Dew, you're worried about the sugar.
True. Your life choices.
You should question all the decisions you made.
Mountain Dew Caffeine Free. Mountain Dew Whiteout.
Yeah, Whiteout's been discontinued.
White out. Never had that.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew Kickstart Mango Lime.
Yeah.
Mountain Dew Kickstart Original Dew.
Hmm.
The fuck is
And-
Kickstart.
Those are their like energy drinks.
Oh.
I don't drink
I never had
those.
that.
And Kickstart Blueberry.
Okay.
Hmm.
See, I don't drink those because Mountain Dew in and of itself has enough caffeine. So I don't need the kickstart.
There's more?
No.
Oh. I was going to say, like,
A little
yeah,
more
what a
description
list.
about the scenario, but I just want to name off what's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All that.
Good. I'm really happy Major Melon's going.
Major melon.
Yeah, it's a watermelon. It's supposed to be like watermelon type.
Really?
It doesn't taste good.
I think that's why they're getting rid of it.
Good. I'm glad it's going.
All right.
I'd have been mad if it was Baja Blast.
Yeah.
No.
Code Red.
Not yet.
Yes!
Get rid of Code Red. Oh,
Yeah, not yet.
the worst one. Speaking of like soda,
Yes.
right? That's a good segue.
All right.
Yeah?
I was in the market. The other what was it? Tuesday? I don't know. It was earlier in the week.
Okay.
And Slice is back.
Slice.
Slice.
Who owns that? That Coca-
Slice.
Is that Coca-Cola?
Slice owns Slice.
Oh, okay. So that's orange.
Well, they have orange, they have a cola, they have lemon lime,
Ew.
ginger ale, and like a pineapple shit.
Pineapple mango?
Pineapple shit.
They
I
always
don't
mix
know.
it with like mango and shit.
So I saw them and I pointed out to Jay and he goes, "Ooh, Slice." So he grabbed one of each flavor and he was so excited. And then
And they drank it and he was not excited.
oh no, we got home and I looked closer
They
at the
bottles
can.
or cans?
They're cans.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if they come in bottles.
Oh.
And we got home and I looked closer at it and I was like, "This is a probiotic drink." And he goes, "Really?" And I said,
He's like, damn it.
"Yeah." And I said, "So I don't know how that's going to taste." So he drank it. He opened one up. He opened the orange because that was his favorite. So he opens up the orange and he drinks it and he goes, "Yeah, it's not good." It tastes
You
like
lose.
crap.
Good day, sir.
I said, "I'm really sorry." Because he was so
Spend all that money.
he was so excited. And it's like, it tastes like shit. Like, sorry.
Finally had those Selena Gomez cookies. They're pretty
Oh.
good.
Were they?
Yeah.
I've been seeing them everywhere now.
Yeah.
They heard us talking about it.
So it's like what, cinnamon and something else. Like it's good.
Yeah, it was what the fuck? Cinnamon and like
Caramel or something.
lychee or something.
Dulce leches.
Don't you?
Dulces leches. I want a cookie. I want my own special edition cookies.
Hashtag cookie.
That'd be awesome. Because Post Malone's got one. She's got one. Who else has like their own like limited edition cookies?
I don't know. What flavor Oreo would you try to do?
I don't even know.
Ooh,
Something good.
something good.
Some people will want.
Um,
Not
Like a
gonna be in the store for a
s'mores.
month.
Like you bite it and it tastes like a s'mores. Or do they already have that?
I don't know. That's the thing too. It's like you try to come up with something,
It's already been
but-
made.
but Oreo is so insane that every season they're coming out with something weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like, what the hell?
Fudge.
There
What's
was
fudge? Fudge flavor. Did you smoke chocolate? Isn't that what fudge is? Fucking chocolate.
Essentially, yeah.
Just sugar and chocolate.
Chips are like that too. A lot of weird
Oh,
flavors.
Lay's.
Yes.
They are insane at Lay's. They're like, whatever, we'll do whatever.
Ketchup.
I think I've seen a lemonade flavored chip.
No, that's
They got
disgusting.
ketchup, mustard, pickle. I'm like,
Yeah.
damn.
I saw a dill pickle. That
Oh.
makes me go bleh.
I hate pickles.
Me too.
Oh. God, nasty.
Yes. Agreed.
Yeah, Lay's is every season, like summer. Like, what do we got?
They get rid of stuff that everyone likes for this new stuff that no one likes.
Oh, that reminds me. I got angry earlier.
Oh, here we go.
Not today, but before.
Before?
Because
Before today?
If you go like, because on my phone, like if you go to like the Google homepage, it'll give you like random stories, right?
Right.
Occasionally they'll
Top stories.
they'll try to cater it to whatever it is you've been Googling, right?
Really?
Yeah, I've noticed that.
They're
So
smart.
yeah, so apparently they know me because there was some there was an article about Doritos, and it said, "Oh, Doritos is bringing back a huge fan favorite, and it's amazing, and people losing their mind." And I was like,
Not for cheese.
"Oh, well, I was hoping that's what it was.
But what was it?
It's like a buffalo
Ranch?
chicken, yeah, like a buffalo ranch thing." I'm like, who's asking for this? 4 cheese was amazing.
Yes.
I make bugles. Remember bugles?
I do. You could put them on your fingers.
Bugles.
The 4 cheese Doritos were bomb. They
Bring them back.
Oh, I've written letters.
Yeah, they don't want to listen to us.
It's like just for a
Bring 'em
limited
back.
edition, like a summer or something.
Right.
Yes.
Bring them back, and I bet you it would sell.
Yep.
It was sold back then. And what 4 cheese did they use?
I have no idea, but it was awesome.
I
It's
love it.
probably better off not knowing, you know?
Didn't they have like the 3D ones?
Yes.
Yeah, they did the 3D ones.
Yeah.
They had the little minis.
That didn't last too long though.
What, the 3Ds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that would lasted like a couple of years.
Damn.
Like 2 or 3 years, I think at the most.
Ow. Sorry.
Yeah. They don't
Sorry.
they take away everything that's good.
Mhm.
And they replace it. It's like, who asked for this?
They take away one good thing and they
probably
put
that
3
one
shitty
person.
ones out.
What do you think, Frank? Well,
Well,
ketchup flavored potato chips is a good
Oh.
idea.
They call it fully dressed, which is what they call it in Canada. It's disgusting.
Fully dressed?
Fully dressed, yeah.
So the others are naked?
I don't know why they call it that. That's just what it is. So it's fully dressed.
Explain how.
It's just ketchup.
I misplaced my pants.
Gross.
Yes.
Yeah. I bet, like, that's the thing I tell them. It's like, if you brought it back and you saw the sales, you'd realize we should keep this out.
Right.
Yes.
It's like Wendy's with that
Supply and
goddamn
demand.
fries.
We demand it, you supply it.
I told
We
them.
demand it, they don't want to listen.
Yeah. Well, I'd keep my money. I'm too poor to have fun anyway.
Maybe we'll get your wish.
Well, I never count on it. At least they're not taking away my live wire. Then I riot.
We riot.
Oh, we
We
riot.
strike.
We riot at dawn.
Woo! Hit the pitchforks and the torches.
Yep.
Where'd you get all those torches?
Ocean State.
Tiki torches.
They had a sale. God, I went into Ocean State yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah, because there are these like these throat. They say they call them like throat lozenges, right?
Right.
But it's just a honey drop. It's like a honey candy,
Mm-hmm.
right? And they're really good if you like need something sweet but don't want to like have a bunch of shit,
Ah.
because it's made with real honey and it's only like 20 calories per piece. So you could. So they sell them there. So I popped in to get it, and they didn't have any, but boy, was it packed.
Really?
I was like, why is everybody at Ocean State today?
It's a sale.
I didn't know what they had on sale, but
Father's Day sale.
Post Father's Day sale, people were just in there.
Juneteenth sale.
Then I ended up there are these air puff treats.
Air puff treats.
Yeah, they're like an air puffed treat, and like instead of like popping popcorn, you can pop these things.
Oh, okay.
And it has like the taste and the feel of it, but you could have like 3 cups of it, and it's only like 100 calories.
No,
right?
Nice.
So it's
All
really
air.
Yeah. So I bought a couple bags of it just to try. I tried like one of each flavor.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the butter flavor, which tastes like popcorn, and then they have a cinnamon flavor, which is pretty good. It's supposed to taste like cinnamon bun. It doesn't. So I got them at I was at Market Basket and they had them. So I wanted to buy more of it, and I went on Amazon to try to buy it, and it was like $12 for a bag, and I'm like, what?
Damn.
So then I went on the company's website, and you can't buy just like one bag. You have to buy like
Case.
a case of it,
Damn.
which was going to be like $30.
How many
I'm
come in
like-
a case though?
Well, it was a thing too. And like if I could have got it as like the flavors that I like, but you got like, I don't know, 20 little bags, but they were all like these other flavors, like, like cheddar and, sour cream and onion. And I'm like, I hate those
Ranch.
flavors. Yeah. So, but on the website, they have like, this is where you can find our stuff. So I'm
Right.
like, oh, cool. So I struck out at Ocean State.
Sweet.
So I was like, I'll go to Walmart. I'll pull a Sean and I'll go to Walmart. So I popped into Walmart in Wareham, and it was packed. So I went
What's
in,
going on?
and I went into the grocery side.
Nobody works.
Are we not knowing something?
And
Everyone's got the day off.
I went into the grocery side, and I walked around, and I couldn't find it.
Oh.
And I was like, well, they don't have it. So I just left.
Oh.
And then I went back on the website, and it said that the one in Plymouth had it. And then I found out that Sean was at the one at Plymouth. If I'd actually gone there, we might have crossed paths.
Terror?
But
Sean?
yeah, hey.
Stalking me?
And you know what? When I'm out and I'm like doing stuff, I'm in my own head, and I totally don't pay attention. Like I would have walked
Place on
past
fire.
you.
What?
I
These
don't-
are on sale.
I don't look. I always assume I'm never gonna see anybody that I know. I would have walked past you 4 times before I realized it was you. Be like, you can't even say hi. Like, I didn't even know it was you.
Well, after the first time, I would have thought of something funny. Like, hey, aren't you Tara from #Just Saying?
Yes.
No.
Autograph? Oh, my autograph.
So I was gonna go to the Walmart, and that Walmart happens to be around the corner from the Market Basket. So I said I might as well just go to the Market Basket where I bought the original thing, and they also sell the honey drops, so I can get both the things that I wanted.
It's a win-win.
Right. So I walk into Market
Win.
Basket, and I had an attack because it was packed.
Damn.
And it was the kind of packed where people are just everywhere with their carriages, and you can't like maneuver anything.
What the hell's going
And I'm
on?
like, what? Oh. So what is it, senior day?
Wherever the apocalypse.
Nobody goes to work day.
Yeah.
It's the apocalypse.
I was like, I know it was a holiday, but I thought like,
Excuse me.
not everybody had the day
Right.
off. Jay had to work.
People at Walmart had to work.
Walmart had to work.
But that one register open.
I can't stand how they do that these days.
Yeah.
Like, you go there at certain times where like at least 5 registers should be open, and all the selves. You go in and there's like 1 register open and 1 self.
Self-help.
Every time I go, the lady likes putting stickers on the stuff. The little smiley face. I'm like, what's with the stickers? You already scanned it. So they know you paid for it. I'm like, it's in the cart. Why would I? I'm not going to see
My
it.
receipt tells them that
I
I
know,
paid for
the-
it. Like, geez.
You can go.
They do that at the supermarket too. Like at Market Basket, if I'm buying like toilet paper, because I buy it in bulk.
They check your receipt before you leave.
No, but they put the little stickers on
Oh,
it.
okay.
And I'm like, why?
They're almost the only one that checks your receipt. Like, what are you checking for? I can
Theft.
I can still hide stuff in the inside.
I can't stand the ones that stand there. And
They're like,
Yeah.
yep,
like
got that.
Like 5 10 minutes later, they're
Yeah,
still
that's
looking all the
there.
way down. Yep.
What's this?
I want to know how many people do they actually catch?
None.
None.
I feel like they're not really
Sir?
catching anybody.
I can't stand too when you're walking out the doorway
Yeah.
past that detector.
Mm-hmm.
The person in front of you or the person behind you sets it off, and everyone's probably looking at you. You feel like you're the one that just stole something.
And you just run.
Like
Gone.
Start the engine!
Be like the idiot lady on IKEA.
Go, 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 go.
All right.
Oh. A moment of silence. So, did we have a winner last week?
We did.
Oh.
It was Barbara.
Hey.
And Chris won the
My wheel.
The wheel.
The wheel of destiny.
Very good.
My God. So this week's quote's worth 1 gift card. Dunkin' Donuts. Comment the name of the movie on the YouTube. First and correct, you win. If you want to enter Sean's contest, comment your name and hashtag Sean on the YouTube. And he'll add your name to his wheel. And we'll spin and you can win.
Spin to win.
All right. Are you ready for the quote?
Yes, sir.
Winning.
All right. Manners maketh man. Comment below.
Ooh. I don't
I don't know that one either.
Okay.
know it off the top of my head.
I'll let you know off camera. All right.
Off mic topic.
Yeah.
Do we do drum roll with this? No? No?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. Are you ready, Sean?
Yep.
You mean to hold it while you spin it? Or?
Sure.
All right. Spin the wheel. Oh, what do we got?
Spin again.
Spin again.
Let go.
Oh, sorry.
Let go.
What does it say? Spin again.
Barbara.
Barbara! Yay. Congratulations. You win gift card, courtesy of Sean. And if you get the quote, you'll get
Sean's
2.
going to start giving me stamps.
With the way the lighting is, like I couldn't almost see it because it's like a purplish blue and it's really dark. So I gotta use the angle to see the name.
All right. Congratulations.
Congrats. Thank you so much for joining us. We will see you next time. Before I send it down the table, here's your fun fact of the week. Margot Kidder, who played Lois Lane from the original Superman, had a manic breakdown after the laptop she was using to write her autobiography crashed. She disappeared for 4 days. She had 3 years worth of work on that laptop.
Oh my
Wow.
God. That's crazy.
I'd probably break down too.
That's why you back up.
That's right. Have a
Save.
great weekend. Twinkle, twinkle, baby.
Have a good everything. Peace.